1800 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Farzana Khan. First, the headlines. A meeting of Federal Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister in Islamabad today discussed economic situation and reviewed steps taken to curb the spread of coronavirus. Coronavirus pandemic has claimed more than 377,000 lives across the world so far, while 78 new deaths have been reported in the country during the last 24 hours. Pakistan has condemned the extrajudicial killing of 13 Kashmiris in a single day by the Indian occupation forces in Indian-occupied Kashmir. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops, in their fresh act of state terrorism, martyred 2 more Kashmiri youth in Pulwama district today, taking the death toll to 15 since yesterday. Pakistan and China have agreed to enhance mutual cooperation and partnership in various sectors of the economy. Saudi-led coalition forces shot down 2 drones fired by Houthi rebels from Yemen towards Kingdom. And now the news in detail. A meeting of Federal Cabinet was held under the chair of Prime Minister Imran Khan in Islamabad today. The meeting discussed overall economic situation of the country. The meeting has also reviewed the steps taken to curb the spread of COVID-19 and the anti-locust operations launched in different districts against the crop-devouring pests. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi and Minister for Planning and Development Asad Umar, at a meeting in Islamabad today, reviewed the steps taken to check the spread of coronavirus. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said the pandemic has engulfed the whole world. He said developing countries such as Pakistan are faced with serious challenges due to COVID-19. The Foreign Minister said steps are being taken to enhance the capacity of health care. He said the people should follow precautionary measures to meet the challenge. In his remarks, the Minister for Planning hailed the steps taken by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for repatriation of stranded Pakistanis from abroad. The emergence of 3,938 new infections over the last 24 hours has taken the nationwide tally of coronavirus to 76,398. Overall, 27,850 cases have so far been detected in Punjab, 29,647 in Sindh, 10,485 in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, 4,514 in Balochistan, 2,803 in Islamabad, 738 in Gilgit-Baltistan, and 271 in Azad Kashmir. A total of 27,110 patients have so far recovered from the virus, while the death toll stands at 1.621, with 78 deaths reported during the last 24 hours. Coronavirus pandemic has claimed more than 377,000 lives across the world so far, with over 6.3 million confirmed cases. The United States is on the top of the list with over 106,927 deaths, followed by Britain 39,045 and Italy with 33,475 deaths. More than 2.9 million people have recovered from the infection. Pakistan has strongly condemned the extrajudicial killing of 13 Kashmiris in a single day by the Indian occupation forces in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In a statement today, Foreign Office spokesperson Aisha Farooqi said Pakistan is deeply concerned over unabated extrajudicial killings of Kashmiri youth in fake encounters and so-called anti-infiltration operations. While the international community is preoccupied with fighting the COVID-19 pandemic, India is busy intensifying its brutalization of the Kashmiri people. The spokesperson said the fact that 13 Kashmiris were extrajudicially killed in a single day, which speaks of volumes about Indian government's continuing crimes against humanity. She said to hide these crimes, the Indian authorities use the oft-repeated, unsubstantiated allegations of training and infiltration of Kashmiri resistance fighters. The spokesperson urged the international community to take immediate steps to stop India from continuing serious crimes against the Kashmiri people and hold it accountable under international law and relevant human rights conventions. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops, in their fresh acts of state terrorism, martyred two more Kashmiri youth in Pulwama district today, taking the toll to 15 since yesterday. According to Kashmir Media Service, the troops martyred these three youth during a cordon and search operation in Samo area of the district. The authorities suspended internet service in the area. Hurriyat leaders and organizations, Peer Panjal Civil Society and Peer Panjal Peace Foundation, in their separate statements in Srinagar and Jammu, urged the United Nations to resolve the Kashmir dispute to prevent more bloodshed in the occupied territory. Minister for Kashmir Affairs and Gilgit-Baltistan Ali Amin Gandapur has strongly condemned the continuing Indian state terrorism in occupied Kashmir. In a statement today, he said extrajudicial killings are on the rise in the occupied territory. Ali Amin Gandapur said Pakistan will continue its political, moral and diplomatic support to the just struggle of innocent Kashmiris for their right to self-determination. He urged the international community to take immediate notice of Indian ongoing brutalities and inhuman acts on Kashmiris. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Pakistan and China have agreed to enhance mutual cooperation and partnership in various sectors of the economy. This understanding was reached during a meeting between Chinese Ambassador Yao Jing and Finance Advisor Dr. Abdul Hafiz Sheikh in Islamabad today. The finance advisor thanked the Chinese government for providing medical treatment to corona-hit patients and medical equipment to Pakistan to deal with the situation caused by the coronavirus. The Chinese ambassador expressed China's government's pledge that it will extend all possible assistance to Pakistan to further strengthen the friendly relations between the two countries and to deal with the situation caused by the coronavirus. Speaker National Assembly Asad Kaisar has called for all necessary steps to ensure adequate supply of wheat to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. He was chairing a meeting on food and agriculture in Islamabad today, jointly attended by food ministers of Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. The speaker advised that wheat procurement target in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa should be completed in time. He said uninterrupted supply of food items across the country is shared responsibility of federal and provincial governments. Asad Kaisar urged the provincial governments to take concrete measures to modernize agriculture sector. He said locust is a major threat to crops in the country and federal and provincial governments need to work together for its eradication. The provincial ministers appreciated efforts of the Speaker National Assembly for the development of agriculture sector. Anti-locust operation is continuing in the districts affected by the crop-munching pests. A spokesperson of National Disaster Management Authority said a total of 1,122 teams took part in the anti-locust operation over the last 24 hours, during which pesticides were sprayed on area of 5,300 hectares. The spokesperson said an area of 3,800 hectares was sprayed in Balochistan, 100 hectares in Punjab, 800 hectares in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and 600 hectares in Sindh over the last 24 hours. Overall, 502,200 hectares of area has so far been sprayed with anti-locust pesticides. In Afghanistan, 3 people were killed and 4 others injured as a roadside bomb struck a car in Saraipul province today. The Saudi-led coalition forces shot down 2 drones fired by Houthi rebels from Yemen towards Kingdom. A coalition spokesman, Colonel Turki al-Maliki, said the attacks by the Houthi rebels were another confirmation of rejection of the ceasefire and de-escalation initiative announced by the coalition on April 9. And finally, the weather report. Rain with wind and thunderstorm is expected in Punjab, Sindh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Northeast Balochistan, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir during the next 24 hours. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.